Good morning, Jordan and everyone.
Hello, I'm Tony. Hello, I'm Nikki. Hello, I'm Vincent.
I'm Sandy. I'm Sylvia. Natalie. Cindy.
In this farewell, there's no blood, there's no alibi, 'cause I've drawn regret from the truth of 1,000 lies. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become, erase myself and let go of what I've done. Put to rest what you thought of me while I clean this slate with the hands of uncertainty. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become, erase myself and let go of what I've I start again, and whatever pain may come.
It's Amanda. I'm 41 years of age and I've smoked ever since I was 9 because my brother, who was 10 years old, he introduced me to cigarettes. And
Your fingers, sir.
and I've lost it, Natalie, and Dan. It is an addiction. The cigarette is a addiction. So if you were
No, I never knew that.
if you got limited amount of money,
You get sound on
you
that
would
too.
not.
I don't like my mum smoking because I do this and it gets into my eyes and I don't like it. And I walk away when the smoke comes in.
How old are you?
6. I am 6 years old
And what birthday is it for?
and my birthday is in March 26th.
In the area of anti-social actions, we find lawyers willing to defend the perpetrators. Should the lawyers also be considered as criminals involved in committing the crimes?
In our opinion, the answer is no. The lawyer should not be considered as criminals because the lawyer's job is to defend their clients. Now we will compare our group opinion with other people.
Andrew, should these lawyers also be considered as criminals involved in committing the crimes?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a lawyer's job
Yes.
to prove whether his client is guilty beyond reasonable doubt. And I think to have a fair legal system, they need to be represented in that way. So I don't think they should be held responsible.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank
Thanks.
you.
No, Natalie, it is not a crime for a solicitor to defend cigarette companies, alcohol companies, or those people who trade in sex slavery. It is the job of each lawyer or solicitor to defend a person, whether they are innocent or whether they are guilty. Now, cigarette companies, for years, it has been a fact. Doctors can tell you that smoking cigarettes can kill, can cause cancer, emphysema. Young people drinking alcohol, they can cause riots. They get behind the wheel of a car, they can kill people, they can kill themselves, wrap the car around a tree. But the thing is now the government has sort of woken up to themselves about that, so they are now making the cigarette companies put on the packets that cigarettes can kill. They are not allowed to sell cigarettes to minors. They have stopped the sporting events from being sponsored by cigarettes and alcohol companies because they now realise that these two things, cigarettes and alcohol, are dangerous, that they can kill. But at the end of the day, the government gets billions of dollars through the sale of these products, so they're never going to wipe it out completely. The solicitors are never ever going to be able to stop it completely.
Now we're going to talk about some recent development that make law firms to be more accountable for their plans. First of all, we need to find a way to hold law firms or teams of lawyers responsible for allowing ethical misconduct to occur, and to require law firm management to take responsibility for closure ongoing ethical scrutiny of their lawyers.
Secondly, the conflict of interest that prohibits two lawyers in the same law firms from representing opposing parties in a lawsuit, unlike the situation represented the legislative lawyers engaged in bill of amendment drafting for legislature with opposing views on a public policy issue. The difference arising from this distinct employment setting complicate the determination of the attorney-client relationship and related ethical requirements for legislative lawyers.
Moreover, a lawyer employed by an organization represents that an organization and all primary allegiance to the organization itself, and not its individual employees, representatives, or other person connected with the entity.
Furthermore, a lawyer may also represent any members, employees, or other constituents of the organization, but only when such representation will not affect the lawyer's allegiance to the entity itself or result in a conflict of interest.
Also, if a constituent of an organizational client communicates with the organization lawyer in its constitutional organizational capacity, the communication is protected by the rule on the confidentiality.
Finally, a lawyer, probably more than one, did what they knew was wrong and what they knew would never be reviewed by a court. That is, they act believing that the legality of the advice would never be questioned, that their client would not be held accountable, and that their legal ethics would not be questioned, because they did what their client wanted, so long as clients is defined narrowly. Thanks.